February 23rd, 2009. Reporting in from Santiago de Cuba. This is a little continuation of our horse and buggy ride here on this luxurious vehicle. Our guide Carlos has been taking us around to the rum factory and the cigar factory, the train station and the local supermarket here. It wasn't a supermarket, it was an outdoor market actually, where they sell lots of fruits and vegetables and also meat. I might add, the meat is completely unrefrigerated. It gets slaughtered at 5 in the morning and the poor horse is getting beaten here. The supermarket, or the outdoor market, is right here at this corner. Right here. And I'm much more of a vegetarian, so I don't eat an awful lot of meat. And when I see the meat lying there covered by flies without refrigeration, it's a little bit of a turn-off to say the least, but that's how it works in tropical countries that don't have great refrigeration and facilities. We're now heading back up to the center of the city, to Parque Cespedes. That's the center, basically the main square of Santiago de Cuba, with the cathedral and the Hotel Casa Granda and the Ayuntamiento, which is the city hall. And once we get up there, we maybe have another half an hour or so, because our bus back to the resort, the only bus of the day, leaves at about 1 p.m. So we have to head back early. But it's always an adventure sort of coming into town here. You definitely get a completely different feeling for life. A much, much simpler life. You know, horses, buggies are all over the place. Transportation is still difficult. Car ownership is relatively scarce, and gasoline is expensive. So, you know, when you come from a northern western country like Canada, you really get an appreciation of how much we have, and other places are not as wealthy and not as spoiled as we are, that's for sure. And you realize that life still works. I mean, it's certainly not as efficient, but people make do with what they have, and they become very creative at fixing things, repairing things, selling things. Everybody has to find a way to make a living, and one of the most popular sayings here in Cuba is "hay que inventar." You have to be creative in order to make a decent living. And when you come through here, you definitely realize that. So, we're probably going to make a left turn fairly shortly to get back up into the city. But it's certainly been a very interesting time seeing some of the local barrios, the local neighborhoods where local Cubans live, and the average tourist doesn't really spend much time here. Let me ask something. ¿Qué es Trocha, Carlos?
Trocha, la calle.
¿La calle?
La calle es la calle.
¿Esa tienda? ¿Qué es?
Una tienda de ropas.
This is a clothing store. That's how it works. Okay. Wow, we're going fast now. The horse is galloping here. This is the view up. I think I can see the top of the cathedral here. I think this is the signal. Oh, there's another church up here in this direction. Let me come back to you in a second. We are turning left here. I thought so. I'll come back to you in just a second.